How we doing, guys? We having a good day? Thought it might be. Ugh. Hello, you wonderful people. Now, I did say in the last video that this one would open with a mail time. I have 2 packages to open. I'm so excited to open them because I've been waiting for them all week. Funny story about this package. It actually got delivered to me yesterday, but none of my housemates answered the door. They're either asleep or at work or weren't in. So I got one of these little slips, which means I had to then go to the post office with my little slip and just look how excited I was when I found out I could get it then rather than waiting until today. So I can't wait to open this. I already know what this is, but oh, just so excited. I forgot my little scissor thing though, so bear with me a sec. It's so fun to do that. Awesome. Right, so I did say that we were going on a trip next week, so that's all of the housemates. And yeah, we're leaving on the Wednesday, I think. My birthday's on the Tuesday, leaving on the Wednesday, coming back on the Friday, Thursday? I'm not entirely sure. It's gonna be really, really cool. We're going across the country, we're going to a place called Cornwall, and it's about 5 hours away from where we live. Just to have a little couple of day getaway for my birthday. I think we're doing some kayaking and stuff. We're going to be recording it all, which is good. Can't wait to show you guys, really can't. Now, I bought one of these. It's a windshield or a dead cat for my shotgun mic that I use. Sorry if I'm not in focus or not in shot, because I thought it'd be fun to jump on this pillow thing, but I don't even know if you can hear me or see me. So, I don't know, you guys can let me know in the comments. I know that this is already too big for what I've got on there, and I bought that for a reason, so I can cut it down and hem it so it fits perfectly. But that's just because we're going to a place where there's going to be loads of winds, cliffs and all sorts, and I wanted to make sure I could capture some good audio for you guys. So that's that one, and then this one. Cannot wait to look at this. Cannot wait. I originally bought the wrong thing, which we'll see in a sec, for my camera, and had to send it back. It's a bit of a pain, but I don't even think I need the scissors. Oh wow, that is a lot bigger than I thought it was. Yeah. So this is a Sigma 10 to 20mm wide angle lens, and you can probably tell by the smile on my face, I'm so excited to use this. I use the 1855 kit lens it comes with at the moment, and I like it, I really do. I think it's a great lens to start with. I've got my 35mm, which is like my close-up macro lens. But sometimes I feel that you guys miss a lot of the shot because it's even at 18mm, it's still quite close. So I just wanted to get a wide angle, especially where we're going in Cornwall. It's so picturesque, there's so many things I want you guys to see. Hopefully, this will let you guys see that. So I'm actually going to put this on now so you guys can see what it's like. I mean, obviously I'm going to have to play around with it, get the settings right, but I'm just so excited to use it. So give me a sec, I'll put this on and we'll see what it looks like. After I've cleaned this up as well, because yeah. So just for reference, this is what you guys see when I'm vlogging normally. Arm's length sort of distance with a Joby tripod. And the other shot probably wasn't that great to show you the size of this lens. It is huge, it's massive. And yeah, I wanted to give you a comparison. So you've got 18mm right now. I'm then gonna switch to this, I can't even talk. I'm gonna switch to this lens so you guys can see the difference. You can let me know what one you prefer. And this is what it looks like wide angle. I just looked on the viewfinder and it's just mad. So much angle, so much like, you see everything. And this lens is massive, absolutely huge. Man, I'm so excited. I think this actually came with an ND filter attached to it, like, cause it's pre-owned. And I just like played around with it, unscrewed a few things. I think it does, so that's a touch. But there's still a few things I want to talk to you about, regardless of this being quite a fun sort of just open up and let you guys know what's coming up and things. There's a few things I want to talk to you about, because me and Nick had a conversation last night that really got me thinking. But what do you guys prefer? Do you like this wide angle? I feel like I've got more space to do things and you can see stuff. And I won't really see this shot until editing, so I can kind of make my thing, but they're like judgment. But this lens, one thing I've already known is it's a lot heavier. But oh, it's just so cool, man, so cool. Laugh. Right, so I'm back from work, and today I just wanted to talk to you about something me and Nick were speaking about last night, and it's kind of split into two things. You've got balance, and you've also got, like, don't put pressure on yourself. So Nick was getting really concerned and really upset with herself because she set herself all these targets and deadlines and ages where she thought she'd be at. And some of them she's well ahead, and some of them she's really behind. And she was just getting really upset by it. And, you know, through experience of getting older, I've realised that things happen when they happen. As long as you're planned, consistent, and you love what you do, and you're really pushing for it, and you believe it's going to happen, it will happen. But don't pressure yourself to have it in such a short space of time when realistically you can have the same goal over a long period and enjoy it even more. Like, I don't want this to come across like conflicting, but for me, I'm an optimist, always try and look at the good in things and always want to achieve higher things, whereas Nick's more of a pessimist, so she sees the negative in things. And when we come together, it just works, because if I'm, you know, head in the clouds, really want to achieve something, Nick will then point out a few of the negatives and try and bring me back down, so I then have to incorporate that and then think, okay, you've got my optimism and her pessimism in a little bit, it kind of neutrals it out. And then on the other hand, when Nick's struggling with a goal that she wants to achieve and she talks to me about it, how she can't do it, all the negatives that are involved, I then add that little bit of optimism to say, look, you can do it. These are all of the ways you can do this one thing, or have you thought about this, or giving my input, and having that little, you know, that pessimism with a little bit of optimism neutrals out. And I just want to let you guys know not to put pressure on yourself. Pressure is, if there's too much pressure on you, you're going to just naturally sit back and be defeated over the smallest of things. And the other thing I wanted to touch on was balance as well. So it's hard enough having a work-life balance. You know, we can all appreciate that. But it's also, within your work-life balance, you've got your life section. And within that, you've got balance. I mean, Cody did a video last week, I remember, about like the space theory, where if you give, you know, certain thing more time and effort, then something has to allow you to have that space. And it kind of ties into that. So, for example, Nick she's really good at Italian, she wants to keep learning that. She's really good at piano, she wants to keep up with that. She's basically becoming a nurse very, very soon, so she's studying towards that, and that takes a lot of time and a lot of effort. And she's like, I haven't got enough hours in the day to do all these things. And I think a lot of us get caught up in wanting to achieve so much in such a short space of time. We just think life is very, very short. And a lot of people over the years have said, life's too short, life's too short, life's too short. When really, it's the complete opposite. Life is it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. And you can achieve all of the things you want to do, but don't be disheartened if you don't achieve them within 2 years or 5 years or 10 years if you haven't got time to juggle them all around. You've got so much time to master a craft, move on to another one. Or if you can juggle 3 or 4 plates, juggle your 3 or 4 plates. There's nothing more satisfying than achieving what you lay out that you want to do. But I just think that people, they confuse their balance for things as well as they put too much pressure on themselves. And I just kind of wanted to share that because it just opened my eyes a little bit, and it was nice to have a chat like that with Nick and kind of see that both ends of the spectrum, where I've used my experience in growing older and trying to rush things and seeing how bad it can go, and how Nick wants to do that now. And I'm trying to say, you've got time. But at the same time of saying that, I really respect and appreciate that she wants to achieve so much, because that in someone is hard to find alone. So if you are one of these people that really want to push yourself, motivate yourself and keep going, then keep crushing it, keep going towards that every day. But just bear in mind that there's no pressure on you to do it. You set the limitations and you set the deadlines. So let's bear that in mind. And also the balance as well between work life and what you want to achieve. But yeah, that's so that's basically all I had to say today, to be honest. It was more, you know, opening my new lens and things, and telling you guys that we're going on a trip next week, which I'm super amped for. Yeah, again, I appreciate every single one of you, and thank you so much for all the support. I really do mean so much to me. That made no sense. It really does mean so much to me. And yeah, I just cannot wait to keep going with this. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and I shall see you guys on Friday. No, I do this every single time. I shall see you guys on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Peace.